This is the most ambitious video here on the channel yet. So we're going to be doing a bracket style fragrance matchup. This is going to be beautiful. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I love creating this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much. So we actually have our fragrance bracket here. Don't mind the chicken scratch, but we have 10 matchups here on the board, and each matchup is going to progress to round number 4, where we will find out what fragrance reigns supreme in my collection. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. So, for round number 1, we have CK1 versus Odyssey Spectra. Okay? This is probably an unfair matchup considering that I just got this one, and I need to do a first impressions on this as well as the review. If you guys want to see me do a first impressions video, or if you just want to see me do the review, y'all drop it down here on the comment section of this video. But CK1 is a fragrance that I love wearing. You guys know that this one holds sentimental value to me. My dad recommended me this fragrance. Lemon, bergamot, mandarin orange. Y'all know I love bergamot. Literally half of the fragrances I own contain bergamot. Whereas, this one, the Odyssey Spectra, cinnamon, apple, bergamot with some hints of vanilla, amber, and patchouli in there. Based off of this matchup, I would have to give it to CK1 simply due to the fact is that I've worn this one, and it kind of fits my profile. I'm, a little bit more older. I'm not too old, okay? I'm only 29, but that's besides the point. This one, only time will tell with this one, so CK1 gets the edge up in our first matchup, right? So it gets the edge in our first matchup here. So we're going to enter it in to our bracket, our professional bracket. Okay. All right, CK1 is moving on, you guys. Moving on to our next matchup here. I love this matchup right here. This one contains one of my favorite citrus fragrances and one of my favorite gourmand fragrances, Odyssey Limoni versus Badial Oud Honor and Glory. What a freaking matchup this is. A banger of citrus and a banger of gourmand. Listen. Okay. Pineapple, creme brulee, cinnamon, vanilla versus Odyssey Limoni with the lemon, the sweet orange, the bergamot. I'm going to have to give the edge to Badial Oud Honor and Glory simply due to the fact is that this one is probably the most complimented fragrance in my collection, and every time I wear this, I just get like, oh my god, like, you smell so good, and you smell like creme brulee, and you smell like, it's just beautiful. So the edge in this one is gonna have to go to Badial Oud Honor and Glory. Such a beautiful fragrance. You guys know how much I love this one, so it's gonna be moving on in our bracket. So I'm gonna go on ahead and update it with our handy dandy notebook here. No Blue's Clues needed. Honor and Glory. Wow, what a beautiful bracket this is. It's already starting to fill out. Round number 2. We have, for our first matchup, a battle of the other gourmands, considerably speaking. Lattafa Camara versus, and y'all know how much I love this one right here too, Stronger With You Intensely by Emporio Armani. 2 banger fragrances, both containing similar notes. Vanilla, amber, tonka bean, with this one containing hints of bergamot in it. When it comes down to these, they're 2 very similar fragrances, and there's really no right or wrong way to go about it, depending on who you are. But for my sake, for my opinion, I'm going to have to go with Stronger With You Intensely. This is honestly one of the more decorated fragrances in the world. You guys know that this is probably, I think it's won fragrance of the year, maybe like in 2023, 2024 around there. I could be wrong, but this fragrance is absolutely beautiful. It's going to get the move on in our video here. So we're going to go ahead and update the bracket to fit so. So, Stronger With You Intensely will be moving on to round number 3. Beautiful. Now the next one. This is a battle of the two bangers right here. This matchup will determine potentially who wins this bracket. You guys know I love these two fragrances. Honor and Glory will be taking on Rasasi Hawass Ice. Man, if I had to say, these are potentially two of the most budget banger options that you could possibly get out there, other than Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition, which I will be getting that soon. Oh man, this is so hard because I love both of these, man. Listen, when I was coming up with the bracket for this, I was like, I feel bad for whoever has to face off with these two fragrances right here. As much as I love Rasasi Hawass Ice, you know, with the, you know, hints of, the apple, the Italian lemon, the bergamot in this one. When you smell edible, you smell edible. And that's what you get with Badea Oud Honor and Glory, which means, sorry Hawass Ice, no disrespect, but Badea Oud Honor and Glory will be moving on in our bracket. And that's going to solidify that matchup. Hawass Ice will not be moving on. Honor and Glory, welcome to round number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I hope this one's going to be a banger as much as it is for me is for you. Now, next matchup. This is going to be featuring the first blind buy on the fragrance channel, as well as the first extrait de parfum on the channel. 9 a.m. Dive will be taking on, for all intents and purposes, Midnight in Dubai Late Night. You guys, this is also a crazy matchup considering the fact that this is the only extrait de parfum I own in my collection, whereas this is the first blind buy. Now, very two different fragrances. Violet Apple, Cardamom for this one. Very, very beautiful scent profile. It also is one of the longest lasting, if not the longest lasting fragrance in my collection. And it's going to be taken on 9 a.m. Dive, a very beautiful lemon mint apple fragrance. Both of these received so many compliments, though, to the point to where it's so hard to choose. But if I had to go with one over the other one, I'm going to have to give it to Midnight in Dubai. No disrespect to 9 a.m. Dive. It's a very beautiful fragrance, very budget-friendly option. But Midnight in Dubai has pulled in so many compliments for me to the point to where it's utterly ridiculous. And this is one of the most, I would say, questioned fragrances in my collection. And that is why it's going to move on to round number 3. Welcome, Midnight in Dubai, to round number 3, you guys. Man, I love making this video right here for you guys because this one's very, very different. Very, very different to the ones that we usually do here on the channel. Now, this next matchup is going to be very sad for me to do because it's going to feature the most sentimental fragrance in my collection. CK1 by Calvin Klein is going to be taking on the newcomer, or one of the newcomers in the collection, Bahamas by Armaf. Very mature scent here with CK1. You know what I'm saying? You got the, lemon bergamot, the mandarin orange in there. Whereas with the Bahamas, you get the melon, you get the Granny Smith apple, the cardamom. I love the scent profiles of these two fragrances. you know, this is labeled as one of my exclusive fragrances to, you know, a lot of people. But when I put this one on, people just don't know what to do. Bahamas is such a beautiful fragrance, you guys, as well as CK1. This is more tailored to daily use. This one is more of a more summer-oriented fragrance. But if I had to choose which one is moving on to round number 3, that will be Bahamas. Bahamas is so beautiful, you guys. I mean, I can't say it enough. Don't get me wrong, CK1 is very beautiful. But in terms of tailoring to probably anyone, an older guy actually asked what I was wearing the other day. He was like, hey man, what are you wearing? I was like, Bahamas by Armaf. When you know that older people are asking what you're wearing, you know that it tailors to them as well. Very beautiful scent profile with this one. And that's why this one, Bahamas, is going to be moving on to round number 3. So let's go ahead and update the bracket. Man, I love doing this type of video right here, man. As I update the collection, if you guys want to see me fly through these and do whatever, y'all let me know. So Bahamas will be moving on. Wow. So, for round number 3, started with 10. We now have worked our way to 4 fragrances here. This is tough. So, starting out with Bahamas versus Midnight in Dubai. Very, very, very similar scent profiles almost. This one has a very fruity profile, whereas this one's kind of like darker, kind of more mature, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Personally, you can never go wrong with either one of the two. This one being the more expensive option, this one being the more budget-friendly option. You guys know about the notes. You guys know how I feel about these. But one has to lose. One has to bite the dust. And the one that is biting the dust in today's fragrance bracket will be Midnight in Dubai, will be biting the dust. Bahamas will be moving on. It's just so beautiful, man. Like, don't get me wrong, Midnight in Dubai, it's one of the most complimented fragrances in my collection, but the projection on this one is stupid. It's stupid how good this one is. Bahamas will be moving on to the finals in this best of 10 matchup. So Bahamas, welcome to the finals. There are only 2 left that we have to talk about here in a little bit. Stronger with You Intensely. One of the better fragrances in my collection. Very beautiful, very gourmand fragrance. But how will it fare when it runs into probably the best fragrance in my collection? Honor and Glory by Lattafa. Both beautiful designer brands. Emporio Armani having a very extensive collection. I'm off the rip. I'm like, for versatility alone, you can wear this one pretty much, you know, all 4 seasons of the year. Very, very beautiful fragrance this one is. Honor and Glory by Lattafa will be moving on to meet up with Bahamas in the finals. And it all comes down to this one. Started out with 10. And now we have 2. No introductions needed for the 2 that will be facing off against one another. Bahamas, Honor and Glory. Very beautiful scent profiles on both. But if I had to choose, it's going to go to Honor and Glory. You guys know how I feel about this one. Just that pineapple note that's in this creme brulee fragrance right here. Very, very gourmand fragrance here. Very beautiful. Honor and Glory will be winning in today's bracket. And who's to say that Honor and Glory can't be dethroned? Okay? I mean, to some people, maybe Hawas Ice should have won, but Honor and Glory has won today's bracket. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If y'all did, y'all drop a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. We got a lot of good content coming here on the channel. Going to be changing the layout here soon. But y'all stick around for the next one. I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace out.